open door. Learning to negotiate, buying up some real estate. And you know when it's good, cause it goes so fast. I guess everybody's looking for a high that lasts. So I'm soaking up the sunshine.
Alright, it's a new day and it's a good day to get some things done. I want to spend some time inside in my bedroom. I want to spend some time outside, just kind of resetting our patio and balcony area. And then I also have some projects. We are going to be redoing our coffee table. I can't wait to share what we are going to do. I asked you in, I believe it was just last week's video, whether we should retique it like we kind of recently did to our dresser, or paint it with some Beyond Paint like we've done all over the house. We just have some various projects and things to do around the house, so it's gonna feel really good to get things done. So let's do it together. I wanna hear you say So we recently worked on another step in our master bedroom makeover. It's been like an ongoing process, but it's coming together. So far we've painted the bed, we've done the bench, changed out the nightstands, the rugs, refinished our dresser, added in those shelves over there, and like upgraded our olive tree with a little DIY project, like just lots of different things. But I was looking at our bed and we have not changed out our sheets in a really long time. Not like to new sheets, but like gotten different sheets. And I saw these on Instagram the other day. I thought these were so pretty. I haven't had actually printed sheets in a long time, but I believe these ones are cotton, which I love. And I thought it would just be fun to kind of change out the sheets, give it a little bit of a refresh.
Hold up just a minute. Been looking for some help just to find myself. Yeah. Been losing my focus like 1,000 times before. Can't take.
As soon as I saw these sheets, like maybe a few weeks ago, I have just been swooning over them ever since. I think it's so fun just because I've definitely loved having solid sheets and having like my white sheets that you can really get clean. But having prints on my sheets actually reminds me a lot of being a kid, and just, I feel like we always had prints almost like this when I was growing up. And so it kind of made me reminisce about childhood a little bit having them, but they're a little bit more, you know, cute, I guess, than probably the sheets that I had back in the 90s. But anyway, I don't know what it is about having new sheets. It's just always an exciting thing. I'm really excited to try these ones out. They feel really good. And they also had good reviews, so I'm feeling very optimistic about it. But I also wanted to share this little tip. So whenever you can see your actual sleeping pillow that doesn't have a sham or anything on it, just like a regular everyday pillowcase like this, all you're gonna do is tuck in the top piece and then almost like tuck the bottom piece into the pillowcase itself as well. And that way it'll give you a really finished look while still just using a regular pillowcase. So it almost could turn any regular pillowcase into kind of like a sham. So anyway, just a random little quick tip, but I did want to share that. Now I'm actually thinking about kind of changing up our bedding a little bit more. I want to get probably a different bed blanket like we have here. We've just had this one for so long and I'm kind of wanting to change up the gray that it is. I almost ordered a green one the other day. I thought that would be so pretty in here. It was like only $20, and when I went to order it, it was all sold out. So I'll have to keep my eye out for that one. But it's just so much fun to do little changes here and there, and it's even more fun when they really don't cost a whole lot.
I was out waiting for something, and if I close my eyes, it's all been a waste of time. I was out driving every mile, and now if I rewind, it's all been a waste of time. It's all been a waste of time. How could somebody
Oh, and I almost forgot, but my vac mop is on sale right now. So it goes on and off sale here and there, but it's really, really good sale that I've only seen one other time, but it is like almost half off. So I will have it linked down below, but this has been an incredible vac mop. It's definitely not a necessary tool or anything, but especially if you have a lot of hardwood floors, it is going to save you so much time because it vacuums and mops at the same time. It has a self-clean function, so it cleans the rollers itself. You just have to like rinse out the canister, of course, every time, just like you would with a regular mop and bucket or, you know, a carpet cleaner or anything like that. But it does very well with dog hair, cat hair, little bits and debris and all this stuff, and it cleans your floors really nicely. So if you have been in the market for one, definitely check this one out because it's normally like almost $400 and it's on sale for under $200 right now. So definitely a really great buy.
I can feel it going on. Waves of crimson on my cheeks. Is it right or is it wrong? The way I need you next to me. Midnight, you pull me under your eyes. Got brand new colors. My mind is going crazy. Baby, maybe you've got all my attention. Living inside the tension. My mind is going crazy. Baby, I think I like it. I think I like it. I think I maybe might be diving into your ocean. No point in trying to deny it or trying to fight it or trying to hide it. I've decided to drown inside it. Drown inside it. Tell me how I'm all you want. Everything you ever dreamed. Got me thinking, is this love? The way I need you next to me. Midnight, you pull me under your eyes. Got brand new colors. My mind is going crazy. Baby, maybe you've got all my attention. Living inside the tension. My mind is going crazy. Baby, I think I like it. I think I like it.
All right, before heading outside, I wanted to say a huge thank you to Hungry Root for teaming up with me in today's video. So if you're unfamiliar with Hungry Root, they are a meal delivery service, but they're also like so much more than that because they do things a little bit differently. So what you're gonna do is you go on their website or app, you just fill out a quick little quiz, and that will give them a lot of information to kind of help you out with any goals that you have. So that's gonna tell them what you like to eat, how you like to eat, any dietary needs that you might have, and then any goals that you have. So are you wanting to eat healthier? Are you wanting to eat more veggies? Are you just kind of wanting to find new recipes? Are you wanting to save money? Whatever the case may be, they can help you out with that. And then you'll start receiving weekly deliveries that will be full of different groceries for like breakfast and snacks and all the things. But also they include 10-minute recipes in here. You can either edit your order yourself or you can have Hungry Root just like customize it for you and personalize it for you. Now, this is not the first time that we've used Hungry Root. You guys know I have struggled with Hashimoto's for the last several years, so I've tried a lot of different things. And during that time, we've used Hungry Root while I was eating AIP, while I was doing paleo, gluten-free, and now keto. And it's just been so helpful to kind of find new recipes. And that's another thing that I actually love about Hungry Root is that they actually send full-size groceries. So instead of like little packets of things, you get a full-size container or bottle of whatever it is, and you're able to remake those recipes really easily. And you're also able to find a lot of like brands and products that you really love. Also, I've noticed that the longer you use Hungry Root, the more personalized things get. And it's just been incredible because it really saves you so much time and so much stress when it comes to meal planning and preparing simple meals for your family and kind of learning the recipes and all that stuff. So we love Hungry Root, and I know you guys will too, but they are giving the first 100 of you 40% off your entire first order. That is literally almost half, so such a good deal. I will have the coupon code and link down below in the description box, so you can go ahead and check it out. We are gonna go outside next and get the patio set up. But before we do that, I am actually starving. I've been doing like intermittent fasting and I haven't eaten anything and it's like past lunchtime. So let's go ahead and make a quick lunch and then we'll head outside. All right, for lunch, we're gonna make the Mediterranean blackened chicken salad. It sounds so good and it'll be really quick. It'll only take like 5 minutes, it says.
Maybe I was blind, on you forever while I tried to find someone that could be my great love. Right in front of me, I didn't realize
so
you
good.
were my dream. So you took me by surprise. Oh yeah, even in my wildest dreams, I didn't think we were destined to be. And now you're laying next to me. Everything feels like oh yeah. Wanna give you every part of me. I can't believe this is reality. And now you're laying next to me. Everything feels like oh yeah.
Outside, we have done like, you know, just little cleans out here, wipe things down, dusted stuff off, all of that stuff. I don't even think we pressure washed it last year. Anyway, we were waiting for the monsoons to be done. We did not get monsoon season last year. Like, I don't even know if we had like a full-on monsoon the entire season. It was so bizarre. This year we're early enough that we can clean it up before the monsoons officially start. So that's what we're gonna do today. We're actually gonna pull out all the furniture, pressure wash that. You'll be amazed to see like how clean you can get your outdoor furniture just by pressure washing it. And I feel like you can buy pressure washers for fairly inexpensive now. So anyway, we're gonna pressure wash the furniture and then pressure wash the actual pavement that was hanging out. And it'll just feel so much better. And then I'm gonna actually go upstairs and not probably pressure wash up there. I don't know, we'll see. But we'll do something to the balcony and just clean up there too, because everywhere in Arizona gets so dusty.
Even in my wildest dreams, I didn't think we were destined to be. And now you're laying next to me. Everything feels like oh yeah. Wanna give you every part of me. I can't believe this is reality. And now you're laying next to me. Everything feels like oh yeah.
First things first, we got to move all this furniture off the patio. That way we can really get in all the nooks and crannies and just be able to really power wash or pressure wash everything. I don't know about you guys, but if you've pressure washed before, it just is so satisfying. One, I feel like it's satisfying to watch, but I actually have so much fun. Like every time we are pressure washing, I'm like, all right, my turn, let me try this, let me do this part, especially if it's something really gross or really satisfying or just like, you know, something with a big stain, because it's amazing to see all that you can get up with a pressure washer. So when we get to the actual pressure washing, you'll see me take over a little bit.
Try to get some money for some stuff that I need. Swear the ATM machine was laughing at me. Your girl, been running on empty, but I don't let it affect me. There are days that I consider moving back home, but every day I do, my gut keeps telling me no. Your girl, been running on daydreams, but that's just how my brain be. I don't need your doubt, nope, I don't need your doubt. Hey, just chill, I got all the time to kill, yeah, I got good vibes.
So once we got everything cleared off, we actually needed to start setting up the pressure washer, which doesn't take a whole lot of work, but we needed to grab our hose and attach that to the pressure washer. And maybe like a month or two ago, we actually got this little hose reel thing. I don't know the exact term for it, but it has been a game changer in our yard. It's helped us so much. It makes watering anything so easy. The kids are always playing with the hose, and it's nice because it just like retracts automatically. It has a little spray nozzle that you can use. It's just made the whole process so nice. We actually just got this one from Amazon, so I will have it linked down below if you guys are also in the market for one of these. We actually put this off for a long time, and then eventually we just caved and we were like, all right, that's it. We just got to get one of these. And now we're kicking ourselves for not getting it sooner because it's just helped us so much.
Just chill, I got all the time to kill. Yeah, I got good vibes, good vibes. I'm too blessed to give in to any stress. It's only good vibes, good vibes. So when I can pay the rent.
Oh my gosh, do you see these stains just come up with a pressure washer? This is what I'm talking about. It's so satisfying to watch and just to see those stains just release. I don't even know how it's possible because as I was getting the before shots of all the furniture and all the fabric and everything, I was thinking, I hope these after shots are going to be good because some of these stains look really set in, some of them look really intense, and I just, as good as the pressure washer is, I don't know how well it's going to work on all of these. And it just took care of everything, like no problem. It ends up making your furniture look brand new. So if you have some old stained up furniture, ask some friends if they have pressure washers or go pick one up yourself. But it is one of the best outdoor tools that you can have. You can wash your car with it. You can wash your patio, driveway, all the surfaces, and of course, all your furniture and things like that. You can even wash your house or windows, whatever. Like this thing is just incredible. So I have to say, I love all of our patio furniture except for this particular couch slash bed thing. One of the sides actually came broke on this, and so Kyle ended up just kind of screwing it in, and it holds, like it's sturdy now, but it doesn't recline. Like the other side can actually lay down and become a bed, and it seems like this really cool thing, but in the end, it actually just is not near as comfortable as like our swivel chairs or the big egg chair or anything. So if I could do it over again, I probably would pass on this one. I think it's so pretty. I think it looks really fun, but in the end, it's just one that like nobody ever goes to unless if there's no other spots on the patio to sit. So anyway, you live and learn, and it's not a huge deal. Like it works for what we needed it for, but if I could go back, like I would totally just get 2 extra chairs or something. Now, this table, on the other hand, we love so much. During the summer, during the spring and fall, we are out here all the time, like even in the hot summer, because we have fans out here, we have misters and things like that to kind of keep it cooler, but we are out here eating dinner all the time. And so this table gets a lot of use. And also like in that middle area is actually a fire pit, so when it gets a little bit chillier in the spring and fall, we are able to just turn that on, kind of warm up with it. But this table, I believe we got from Home Depot several years ago. We got it on one of their sales, and it has just been so incredible. It's nice because it's like a little bit higher of a table, but it's not one of those really high up, like high tops. So it's easy for all the kids to get onto and everything, but it's also high up enough that you can really look out into the yard and just watch everyone play. It's just been one of our favorite pieces.
Falling into the night. I think we should stay. We don't need a change. I think we should stay.
This was one of my favorite parts, was actually getting over the rug. We kind of debated on whether or not we should move the rug in the fire pit, but it's like a whole thing because we have the propane cord going underneath the rug and all this stuff. So we decided to go ahead and just clean it off this way, and we were able to kind of lift up the edges of the rug and scrub underneath it and wash the rug that way. So it all worked out. But if you look closely at the rug as I'm kind of spraying it off, you see like these little, I don't know what it looks like exactly, but basically it's a bunch of dog hair because of our dog Emma. Her hair just takes over out here, but you can see her hair has just gotten like embedded in the rug, and it does this every time that we come out here and clean each year. But all it takes is a pressure washer just going over it just with water, and it just like shoves all of that hair right out of the fibers, and it's really gross but also really satisfying just to see it like push out. So anyway, that's what I was doing, was just kind of clearing that off before Kyle actually started cleaning and like actually scrubbing the patio and the rug and everything. but tell me, is this not like the most satisfying thing to watch? I don't know. I feel like I could just watch this all day. It's just so fun. And I could definitely power wash all day. Like, it is just so satisfying to me.
Alright, this is a foam cannon that you can use on pressure washers. What I use typically for soap is car wash, which isn't perfect for this, but it foams really well, so I just use car wash solution, spray it down, scrub it with the brush, and then we'll just rinse it off. They're not that expensive, 10, 15 bucks on Amazon. We'll see if we can link it on there.
Yeah, and you've had it for years.
I've had it a long time. You can tell it's kind of nasty actually, but you just hook it up to the pressure washer. You have water volume adjustment here, your spray volume adjustment here. That kind of changes the width, and that's it. It's pretty straightforward.
Until something better came along.
While Kyle was going ahead and just scrubbing the actual floor and the rug and all the stuff, I decided to take advantage of this time and just clean our windows outside. Now, I will say this didn't clean our windows the best. It left some watermarks, so I have to go back later on with my e-cloths and get them fully cleaned. But actually, my main reason for doing this was because I wanted to clean the screens. I feel like the screens are just an area that are a little bit tricky to clean, and so actually being able to scrub them with this little scrubber slash squeegee thing really made a difference in making the screens look and feel nice and clean. We actually need to go through and just redo the screens, like put new screening material on, but it's one of those things that's so far down on our list, like it's not even close to being on our radar right now. I don't even know when it'll happen, so we'll just go ahead and get it clean and call it a day.
Until something better came along.
But these branches are broke. Kyle's pulling them down. Was there like a bad storm a while ago that broke them? Or do you think they were just heavy?
This tree's kind of weird. It overloaded itself this year.
And that's Princess Peach, or peach tree. It's gonna be like 6 feet.
Several bushels a year is what they say. It should be 6 feet, which is about here, by 4 feet. So we'll see.
Aren't you tired of the drama? You use your words like they are knives. I don't need that type of drama and trying to be tough all the damn time. Try to make yourself feel better by taking me down. Once I fell, but now I'm strong. I'm ready for the rematch. Shoot me down, don't you know I get up? Yeah, baby, I will fight. No, there ain't nothing stopping me. I'm bulletproof, I won't fall. I'm bulletproof, go on, shoot me down. I will always get up again.
once we got everything power washed and all of the soap and everything kind of rinsed off as best you can, I feel like you can go and go for hours and you'll still find some soap or you'll still, find some dirt or something, but at some point you just have to call it. So anyway, we got it as best we could. We let this dry for like literally only 30 minutes. And if we live back in Utah or something, we would have just left our furniture out in the sun for longer. But here in Arizona, it just does not take long with the dry air to go ahead and dry these. So even though the furniture was still a little bit drippy, we just went ahead and put everything back on the patio and it will be dry by tomorrow. I can guarantee it. But it's amazing to see the difference in your home when you spend time cleaning it. I feel like a lot of times we always think we need to rush out and get new things. We need to do, all these changes and all this stuff. And yes, those things can make a difference for sure. Like, I'm not going to deny that. However, just decluttering, just cleaning or organizing your space can make a massive difference in your home and how it feels and how it looks. And I feel like this patio is the perfect example of that. On this day, we're not adding anything new to this patio. All we are doing is just cleaning it up and it looks incredible. It looks as good as it did the day that we all set it up. And the only difference is a lot less dirt and a lot less stains and all that stuff. So spend a little time on your home if you're feeling not very motivated or you're not feeling very inspired by your home. Give it a little TLC and I guarantee it's going to make a world of difference.
Why are you looking at me so cold? One's love is now we're enemies. You try to make yourself feel better by taking me down. Once I fell, but now I'm strong. I'm ready for the rematch. Shoot me down, don't you know I get up? Yeah, baby, I will fight. No, there ain't nothing stopping me. I'm bulletproof, I won't fall. I'm bulletproof, go on and shoot me down. I will always get up again.
All right, today is a new day and we are going to be focusing on refinishing the coffee table in our living room. I kind of shared about this in last week's video, but basically when we got our coffee table, it was back in 2021 when a lot of furniture was kind of hard to come by. I think, everything was just getting backed up. And so it was really difficult to find something in stock that wasn't going to take, 6 or 7 months to get, which I know sounds crazy, but that's just how it was. So I ended up finding this table and I love the style of it. I love the size of it. I wasn't crazy about the color just because I wanted to kind of lighten things up in here a little bit. And the other thing about dark wood, it shows everything, not only just like crumbs and dust and all that kind of stuff, but it shows every little scratch, every little scrape, everything, every imperfection. But you can just absolutely tell that it needs to be redone a little bit. It's a particle board piece or something like that. Like, it's sturdy and it's really nice, but it's not all solid wood. So with that being said, that means I cannot sand it and, refinish it, restain it like that. So I am left with either painting it or doing something like retiquing it, which is what we're gonna do today. So if you saw it was episode 3 in our bedroom makeover series that we're kind of slowly working on. We used Retique on our dresser, which was previously like a full-on farmhouse style dresser. And now it looks so different. It looks so pretty. It's like a dark oak stain to kind of go with some wood that we put in there. But in here, I wanted it to be a little bit lighter. So I actually ordered a different stain from Retique. So this is the wood and primer. This is like your base coat. You're gonna do 2 coats of that. And then once that's fully dry, then you're going to add on the gel stain alternative. This is in the color Pecan. And you can also add another step and make it more rustic and have like the wood grain showing through. But I really liked they call it a smooth texture. I felt like that looked really pretty in our dresser, and so I want to kind of do the same thing in here, and I want to modernize it just a little bit too. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and do that. The first step is, of course, to wipe the table off just with water, just to make sure it's nice and clean. And then I'm actually gonna move the coffee table over to like an open space back behind our couch. It's a little warm outside and I don't want to go out and spend a long time out there, but this actually comes together, I think, pretty quickly. And the cool thing about this too is it actually has, I think, like 60% of it is like wood pulp or something. So anyway, I have no idea how exactly they made this work, but it's really, really cool. So let's get to it. I do have a little bit left of the wood and primer, so I'm gonna grab that just so that I'm using up all of that before I open a new one. And if you didn't see the vlog, this is the new dresser that we got for our guest room. So this is like just kind of where I've been keeping that. So this is that one. So I have a little bit left. Really quickly, I wanted to share the new Bloom Towels summer launch. You guys know I love my Bloom Towels so much, and they came out with a brand new collection, and these ones are so much fun. As soon as I saw the little sneak peeks on Instagram, I knew I was gonna love them, and trust me, they are even cuter in person. I love the pops of color. I love like the beachy summer, totally vibrant vibes for summer. I feel like it's so perfect. They are hands down the best kitchen towel. They're super absorbent, really oversized. They are double-sided, and they have a woven waffle nip. So if you're wanting to pick some of these up, use my code Amanda and it'll save you some money on your order. And also there was a little delay in restocking the towels that I designed, but those will be coming pretty soon too. So I'll reshare those with you guys once they restock. So when you're taking it and putting on that first coat of the paint and wood, or wood and primer, whatever they call it, you're just going to paint as normal. You want to make sure that you use a brush and do long, full strokes, because I'll kind of talk about it a little bit later, but basically you are going to be kind of creating faux graining like in the wood. So you want to make sure that your strokes are long and continuous.
Falls 5 below, and I'm still here. I'm freezing cold, but I will wait. I hold my breath till I turn blue.
Now, if your piece that you're refinishing has wood grain, then go ahead and follow that wood grain. You just want to kind of mimic that. However, if you are doing this over a different kind of material, because they say that you can use this on all different kinds of materials, including metal even, you can go ahead and make up your own wood grain, you know, make it go however you want, but just be mindful of the direction that you're creating those wood grains. The first coat is on, and this is always the part that looks the scariest because everything is uneven. But whenever I did the dresser, it looked this exact same way. I will say this is a little bit more tedious just because mostly just underneath, and then also the top surface is a lot bigger. So kind of having to even that out. But the second coat, last time it went on really, really easy. So I'm expecting the same from this. So I'm gonna go ahead and just do the same thing again. Start from the bottom and kind of work my way up to the top. One thing I will say is when you are painting your wooden primer, you're basically creating the wood grain. Even if you're not doing the graining tool, like you're still creating little ridges, which is what the stain is going to kind of sink into and make it look like real wood. So what you want to do is you want to make sure that at the end you're doing really long continuous strokes. And if I accidentally, over paint onto here, then this one is going to look like this, and then all of a sudden it's going to turn, and that's not going to be looking real. If that happens, which it will happen, is you just want to then go back over those areas in the correct wood grating and just kind of make it as smooth as you can. So that's also like why I'm wiping the top, because then there's going to be like a buildup on the edge and you don't want that. Thankfully I'm in my paint clothes, but basically you just want all the graining to go the correct way. So make sure that you're treating your paintbrush like that.
I couldn't fake this, I wouldn't know where to start. You've got your flag stuck firm in my heart.
Okay, and we're on to the very top section, and then we'll get to staining.
But when I'm with you, there's nothing I have to prove. Sing castles in June, sing castles in June. No clouds overhead and nothing to block the view. Sing castles in June, sing castles in June. No time but right now, and no one but me and you. Oh.
All right, quick little tip. If you have cats, put them in a different room, because I had finished with all of this and then I was like washing out the paintbrush, and I look over and our cat Benji was sitting on top of the coffee table, jumped off and like scratched it. So I had to put another coat on top. I got it to where you can't see it, but that was definitely an annoying thing. But now it's all dry, so we're gonna again like start down here, and it literally just kind of feels like sanded raw wood. So now this is the point where we're actually going to add on the gel stain alternative. You can put 1 to 3 coats on it. With every coat, it does get darker, but you don't need to like wipe it off or anything. So one thing that I learned last time was to be kind of liberal when you're putting it on, and then you can kind of buff it out. But it works better to put on more in the beginning than to add more later. So I'm just using this little cloth. You want like a lint-free cloth or an old t-shirt or something like that that's not going to like leave any little bits. And then I'm just gonna cut this in half and dip this into my stain, and I'll start kind of wiping it on, and it'll look like magic. It's incredible.
I couldn't take it, I wouldn't know what to do if you ever decided it was too good to be true. Loving is easy when you've got no worries, and when I'm with you there's nowhere to hurry to.
This was about the point that I started thinking this is so light, and I might end up actually kind of painting it or restaining it, a little bit darker color. Once it all dried and everything, I did end up ordering a different stain from Retika. It's just a little bit darker. It's kind of like a medium tone between what we did in our dresser and what I did here, but I haven't done it yet. I'm still waiting for it to arrive, so you guys will have to let me know, do you think that we should leave it this really light color, or do you think I should go a little bit darker? I'm kind of leaning darker, but we'll see. All right, it's done, or it could be done. I think I'm gonna go over it one more time just to make it slightly darker. It's a little bit lighter than I was kind of hoping for. Although, look how much brighter that's gonna make the living room. It's gonna be so pretty in there. It looks like wood. You can see like the graining, not like regular wood grain, but it just has like so much variation in it. It's not splotchy at all. It's like very continuous, which you get from the paint strokes and the stain strokes, and like, it looks so pretty. But I think I am gonna go ahead and try to darken it maybe one shade, and we'll see how that goes.
I'm not pretending, I'm just a sucker for a happy ending. Keep the rope short, I can hardly
It actually ended up matching the tops of the chairs like almost perfectly. Like it's a different style wood obviously, but like the same tone for sure. I love this. And that also ties in with the drawer fronts on that dresser over there that we did like a year ago.
All right, well, that's what it is for now. Like I said, I haven't decided quite yet if I'm going to make this darker, but I'm kind of leaning towards that. But definitely let me know your thoughts in the comments. Also, a reminder to make sure to use that 40% off coupon code to try out Hungry Root for yourself. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys!